Oh, hey, it's Desiree Stafford, and I really want to do a quick message. I want to share a quick message today. Because as you guys know, I have a group program that starts in a couple weeks. And so I've gotten a lot of people reaching out to me about joining my program. And I'm a high ticket mentor. So, what I teach really requires courage. It really requires folks who are focused on success moving forward. And it's been a mixed bag. I've gotten some folks who are focused on success and moving forward, and then some other folks who, are counting themselves out before the game even starts. Worried about failure because they've, been in other programs before and they haven't gotten the results. And let me tell you something. The only way that you can fail is if you're not willing to do the work. And so if failure is even at the forefront of your mind, what does that tell you? It tells you that you're not doing the work, which is why you're not getting the results that you say that you want. As long as you are every single day showing up, offering people your services, offering value, extending your network, working on your beliefs, then you cannot fail, right? If you're focused on failure, then it tells you you're not doing those things, right? It tells you that you have a lot of room for improvement. So when you're thinking about whether it's joining my program or someone else's, if failure or, not being able to succeed in that program is the first thought that comes up for you, it's a good indication to you that you're not doing the work that you need to do every day, right? And so you need to think about, why is that? Why are you setting yourself up in terms of saying that you want something, but then you're not willing to do what is required of you in order to get the results? Being successful in this business as a coach, as a mentor, as an expert, it's not difficult if you are willing to do the work consistently. Will you bump up against your edges? Will there be times when things feel uncomfortable? Abso-fucking-lutely, right? You cannot make the big bucks if you're not willing to stretch and grow in that way. But the actual running of the business, the actual getting of the clients, the actual serving of the clients, that part is really simple if you're willing to do the other things that need to be done on a consistent basis. And this is certainly not about working yourself into exhaustion. This is not about, working from sun up to sundown, working nights and weekends and all that kind of stuff. The people who are doing that, the people who, are working so hard and burning themselves out because they're hustling 24/7, it's simply because they don't know a better way. But that is certainly not the only way to grow a business. In fact, the way that I just described typically does not grow a business. But that's not, working harder is not the answer, is what I want you to understand. It is just doing the simple things day in and day out, regardless of how you feel about it. Just doing that, being consistent, that is what will get you the results that you desire. And as long as you are consistent, then you cannot fail. The only way you fail is when you give up. When you say, oh, I've tried this and I've tried that, or you assume that you know everything, right? And then you just kind of throw your hands up in the air and say, well, I can't do this, right? Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. If you want to get to a level of success that is sustainable, that allows you to feel like you're thriving, not just surviving, then you have to do the things that I just talked about every single day without fail, right? You got to just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Hey, is it Mamuna? Am I saying that right? Maimuna? I hope so. Welcome to the broadcast. Hey, Elaine, how are you? So that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to share this because I know a lot of you, even some of you who are maybe selling high end and maybe get clients who say that they can't afford it. And you might want to think that, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't charge as much or I have to lower my fees. No, that's not what that means at all. You just have to keep going. You have to, number one, and I go back and actually watch the live streams that I did all this week because I talked a lot about, what you can do to set yourself up for success when it comes to, selling higher end programs. But don't just take a couple of no's as your indicator or as, as truth, because it's not truth. Oftentimes people come to me frustrated with selling high end because they've tried it on their own and were not attracting the clients that they wanted to attract. And so they thought, well, I can't really do this. Maybe my fees are too high. I don't know how to find people who will pay me. And usually it's just a couple of tweaks that are required in order for folks to get the kind of results that they're after. So the key here is to be persistent, right? It's not about, making an assumption based on very limited amount of information about whether or not you can succeed or fail at anything, right? If you're willing to do the work, if you are persistent, if you need support and you're willing to get support, then you will succeed. It's just that simple. It's not a difficult concept. I think a lot of people make it more difficult than it needs to be. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm going to wrap up because this is totally impromptu. I'm on my way to like an early dinner, actually. And this was on my mind. And I was like, I just want to share this with you guys. So if you need some support or you would want some support, either, reach out to me, send me a private message. We can set up an opportunity to chat. You can go through my profile. You can check out some of my free content there. If you want to be a part of the group, obviously send me a message and we can talk about what that might look like to work together. Because I'm really tired of seeing brilliant, talented coaches not serving at the level that they know that they could be serving. So meaning that they're not performing at their highest potential. They're not, when you're not performing at your highest potential, you're not able to support your clients as powerfully as you could. So that means they don't get the kind of results that they could be getting. So, it's a lose-lose when you're not playing full out. So I hate to see that in the marketplace. One of the reasons is because I was there for a long time. And I know the damaging effects that it can not only have on your business, but also in your personal life. So if you're wanting to change that for yourself, please reach out to me so I can we can talk about how I might be able to help you. All right. Okay, guys. Let me just see Elaine's question right here. What you say really resonates. Okay, good. I'm glad it resonates. All right. Hey, Judith, how are you? So I'm going to wrap up here. Go back and catch the replay. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.